I love my comedy like I hate my eyes. Black, which sounded like a hell of a lot funnier joke when I was thinking it 2 seconds ago. But today, on day 132 of the year of vlogging dangerously, we're going to be talking about Novocaine. Movie May continues with one of my favorite dark comedies, outside of maybe Death to Smoochie, which may come up at some point in time in this, but I think Novocaine is probably for me one of my favorite dark comedies. It's brought to you by the mad mind of David Atkins, a man who made maybe one other movie and then made a TV series about himself and dropped off the face of the planet as far as creative works go in the film and television sense. But you cannot go wrong with a movie that stars Steve Martin and Helena Bonham Carter and has bit parts, and has not bit parts, but parts played by the Chief from Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego and Casey Jones himself, and that guy from Ocean's 13 and Gone in 60 Seconds and Enemy of the State that was Little Thug guy, yeah, with the spiked hair, Scott Conn. Yeah, this movie is absolutely fantastic. It's dark, it's twisted, it's bad for your teeth. And it's great. Steve Martin plays a hapless dentist named Frank Sangster, he's got the perfect little life. Or so he thinks. His life is absolutely and beautifully perfect until along comes sweet, innocent Miss Ivy, played by Helena Bonham Carter, who is the eternal muse of wow, I had this one rocking in my head. The eternal muse of Tim Burton, who, well, no, not Johnny Depp. Come on, Helena Bonham Carter. You know, she's in everything he does these days, and rightfully so. She's fantastic when you want to cast a quirky, yet seductive actress in your role in a way that isn't the traditional seductive. She's got that darkly seductive, that there's something wrong with her, but she's so damn sexy, in my eyes, thing, and she's got it going in spades, and she plays it up in this. She's a complete and utter junkie who can turn on that innocent charm when she needs to manipulate people, and she does it oh so well. And it's got blood, it's got betrayal, it's got murder, it's got theft, it's got drugs, it's got over-the-top cops, it's got Kevin Bloody Bacon in it. This movie's got a little bit of everything for anybody looking for a dark, noir comedy. It's a little bit of both, and I know the critics pan it a lot for being a synthesis of dark comedy and noir, but never really achieving either of them. I think they're completely fucking wrong. I think you've got to look at this movie and you just got to take a step back, because you've got a completely goofy, over-the-top, innocent guy with that little bit of lust to be something better than he is, or something badder than he is. And he leads this happy-go-lucky life, this perfect organized life, and everything is conspiring against him. And it's just a comedy of innocent idiocy and overreaction, because really, if from the start the man had just gone to the cops, everything would have been okay. But that's the classic mistake in a dark comedy, and in a dark comedy of this nature, in a murder comedy, and everything just spirals down the toilet of shame and pain, and just goes really nuts. And at the same time, everything kind of tumbles back onto itself, and you start seeing things play out again in a way that's just beautiful and poetic, and everything works out, and everything becomes happy. So it's not really dark in the end. It's kind of a dark comedy with heart, and a noir that, you know, has that ending. So it's not really noir, because noir would end up very badly for everybody, and this ends up only very badly for mostly everybody. But yeah, it's an absolutely wonderfully great movie if you're just looking to kick back and watch things go to hell for people. And yeah, that's movie made for today. I think that's Novocaine with Steve Martin and Helena Bonham Carter. Appearances by a hell of a lot of people you'll recognize, and one woman who I've seen in absolutely nothing else except I remember her, and that would be Laura Dern, who plays who plays Jean Noble, the fiance of the hapless dentist goon. By the way, I will note that the Taekwondo that she takes is probably the most ridiculously cheesy depiction of Taekwondo ever in a movie. But that's okay. I'll forgive it because the rest of the movie is absolutely fun to watch and fantastic. I, as usual, have been the Serial Killer. Questions, comments, concerns, death threats, you know where to put them. Put them in the comment section below. I have to go pass out because tomorrow's going to be a ridiculously long day. There will be a movie review tomorrow, but it will probably be after midnight because I will not be back until then, and I will be in a dead tired state when I get home. But that's okay. I will see you possibly tomorrow.